This is Everything Apple Pro, and I have an iPod Touch 4th Gen and an iPhone 4 before me, and I'm going to be making a comparison video for those of you that don't know whether to get an iPhone 4 or an iPod Touch 4th Gen. And basically I'm going to be covering the speed mostly, but I'm going to talk a little about the hardware and the real differences between them. Now, people say that the iPod Touch 4th Gen is an iPhone without the phone capabilities, but that's actually not true. You're sacrificing a lot more, including the GPS, of course the phone. The RAM is half of that of the iPhone 4. The speakers, a little less, not as good, it's not as loud, a little less quality. The camera resolutions are a lot lower versus the iPhone 4's 5 megapixel and the iPod Touch 4th Gen's 0.3 megapixel stills. Although the HD video is still great, but not really compared to the iPhone 4. There's a big difference, and I'll put a link right here for the video I'm going to make the comparison. Otherwise, it has the same Retina display, 2 cameras, one for FaceTime, the microphone. It has a lot that the iPhone 4 does have to offer. And although the RAM is half of that of the iPhone 4, I found that the speed is actually, it matches that the iPhone 4. They're actually on par with each other. I've never had any trouble, no lagging with iPod Touch 4, and I really don't see a difference. Maybe it's because of the phone capabilities that the iPhone 4 is slower, not slower, but they're just the same. I really don't know why, but it's great. Alright, so we're going to be doing a couple of comparisons. First one is loading up a website, and I have it loaded already, and I'm just going to reload it. These are both on 4.1 software, freshly restored, and no tabs. This is going to be an equal test, same router, same network, and here we go. Actually, it looks like the iPod Touch 4th Gen is just a second faster. Actually, not even a second. Oh, iPhone 4 finished a little bit faster. I guess the RAM came into play, but to tell you the truth, there's really nothing that I would prefer the iPhone 4 over the iPod Touch 4th Gen for. Those little seconds don't even make that big of a difference. It's really not worth buying an iPhone 4 if you just want an iPod to listen to music. But if you need for a phone, then yeah, go ahead. And now I have the Angry Birds Halloween edition, and we're gonna do a startup test on that and make sure that there are no processes running in the background. And here we go. And iPhone 4 is a little bit faster. Yeah, so it's a little bit faster, but there's really not a big difference. There's really no reason why you should buy an iPhone 4 if you don't need the phone. And let's try the App Store. iPod Touch 4th Gen, just a little bit faster. But as I said, they're almost identical in almost everything that you do. Maybe a little bit faster on the iPod Touch 4th Gen. Really not a big difference at all, guys. But that's basically it. Again, if you want to see a video test comparison of the HD cameras, I'll put a link right here again. And as I said before, there really should be no reason that you should buy an iPhone 4 unless you want the phone, the GPS, or just the good photos. Otherwise, there's really no difference. They're really the same thing, almost same in speed. But thanks a lot, you guys, for watching. I tried to make this as short as possible, and please rate, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.